Good evening. Police are looking for a local woman they say hasn't been seen since earlier this month. Connie Madden was reported missing last Saturday. She was last seen on February 5th walking near 50th Avenue. The 41-year-old is described as Caucasian, brown hair, 5 foot 7 inches tall, and is heavy set. She was last seen wearing a black and white checker jacket. Now, it's not known if her disappearance is suspicious. Anyone with information is asked to call police or Crime Stoppers. Meanwhile, North Battleford RCMP are asking the public for help in identifying an armed robbery suspect. Police say the accused was armed with a knife when he allegedly robbed a business last night. The suspect is described as Caucasian, 6'2", and was wearing a dark jacket with a fur-lined hoodie. Now, no injuries were reported. Anyone with information is asked to call RCMP. Students at a Lloydminster elementary school got the chance to learn the ins and outs of curling. The Saskatchewan program Rocks and Rings teaches kids the basics of curling, hoping to kickstart their appreciation for the game. Anika Nottveit has more.
Excited students filled the gym as they played games with unusual equipment, rocks and brooms. They also learned techniques for curling.
What about with the broom? What kind of technique do you use with the broom?
I would hold it one hand at the top and one at the bottom, and I would sweep.
The Rocks and Rings program has been in Saskatchewan for a year. Samantha Yachu enjoys traveling to schools and teaching the kids a different sport.
I just love seeing all the kids enjoy it. One thing this program is trying to do is get more kids into the curling rink, so I love introducing a completely new sport that they don't know much about or little about, and having them see the fun in it.
I liked when we did the little games individually, and we sweeped, playing red light, green light, or throwing the rocks.
And for phys ed teacher Mark Vince, it's good to see the kids learning a sport they can play for their entire lives.
It's just one of those sports that you can play to any age, right? You can start young and you can play it all the way up till you're 60, 70 years old. So it's kind of one of those sports that's for a lifetime.
A curling program for Lloydminster Catholic schools is starting, so this won't be the students' last opportunity to get into the sport. Anika Nottveit, Newcap News.
Some local students are giving back to the community in a big way. The Big Brothers Big Sisters Bowl for Kids event may be almost a month away, but fundraising efforts are already underway. Students from Winston Churchill School were treated to Wii Bowling over the noon hour. They raised more than $1,400 for the organization.
We're bowling for Big Brothers Big Sisters, since it's like a reward for all of us for raising all the money for the bake sale.
So in some of the schools we have the in-school mentor program that we run, and a lot of these kids know the kids that are in the in-school mentor program, so we kind of explain to them that they're helping to raise money to support those programs that are in the school for some of their friends that they know.
The nonprofit organization is hoping to get more bowling teams signed up for their event.
If you want to get your teams in, we have lots of space, lots of slots still available. It's a fantastic time, and really the money that they raise from Bowl for Kids stays in our local agency, helps us with recruiting mentors and volunteers to match with the kids.
Almost $42,000 was raised at last year's fundraiser. For more information, you can visit their website. Those who are afraid of needles may not like our next story. It's about the ancient healing practice of acupuncture. In this week's Healthy Living, we take a look at the Chinese method of using needles to heal body aches and pains.
Having some problems with your elbow and your shoulder today?
Cam Penniff has been seeing an acupuncturist for a couple of years now.
Originally I was having some hip trouble. I have arthritis in my right hip, and it debilitates me at times. It's sometimes tough to walk and do what I do for a living.
The safety consultant recently injured his elbow and shoulder and is getting treatment. He says the holistic approach works better for him.
There's some mornings when I have a real tough time getting up out of bed or walking around. It can be that bad. And right now I'm about 95% pain-free. So get in and try it.
And you credit this with acupuncture?
Yeah.
Acupuncture and similar types of treatment have been around for thousands of years. Dr. Staci Mysko has been practicing for 9 years now. She says she treats many issues with just the simple tap of a needle.
I'm just going to find where I'm going to place the needle. You're going to feel some pressure, and then you're going to hear a tap.
So each acupuncture point has a specific purpose in Chinese medicine. And these points are either above certain nerves, or they can cause changes in your blood flow.
There are many stigmas attached to acupuncture, the biggest one being that it's painful.
90% of the time it doesn't feel like anything. You know, the little tap that Staci gives as the needle goes in, you feel the tap, you don't really feel the insertion. There's the odd time where maybe like a mosquito bite.
The needles may scare people away, but both doctor and patient say it's an added bonus when used alone or with other treatments.
Come in and try a few treatments. There's absolutely nothing to lose.
Feel okay?
Yep.
Okay, good. Give yourself a few minutes and you can get up.